business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still this one, man.
Right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manager Wade, what's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you, I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro. No doubt. Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come, and so you can appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, they were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting.
I'm gonna hang back for a little bit, man. This is taking me back.
You do you. I'll catch up with you later, all right?
Man. Oh, here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make that
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some games.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level. That's it. Point blank in the store.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP. All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to leave this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby. Shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah, all right, bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation. Of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
MP with the bucket.
Oh, MP, you just can't let him get loose in the mid-range because he can do damage from there.
Wells outside. From the arc. Gets the three to fall. And Drake, talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And that one's good from MP.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
Wells outside. Swings it to Stoffer. Timmerman. Here's Robinson. Kept alive. Here's Wells. And out of bounds, the Dynasty will take it.
Careless mistake. Turnovers like that give coaches gray hair.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And now the Dynasty with it. It's stolen away by James. Stoffer with the ball. Dillard covering. And Patrick Wells outside. And it's Fisher with the rebound. MP right side. Rebounded by the Wolfpack.
I'll tell you what, that's one he wants back.
It was high percentage, but it wasn't going that time.
Here's James with the three. It's held in by Eric Fisher. MP up top. Fisher left side. MP guarded by Wells. MP. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's Dillard. MP looks good. He's good. Bucket number 4 from him from the field. He's only taken 6 shots. The Wolfpack trail. Swings it to Stoffer. Over Dillard. Hits the front of the rim and out. Zadirko left side. Over Stoffer. And the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
Oh, and Zadirko showed a nice touch around the basket.
Wells outside. Robinson with it. And it's good for 2.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh, yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
A little too much contact. Draws a whistle and MP is headed to the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Dynasty, MP. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Both teams will make a substitution. So he comes up empty at the line.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
The Dynasty leading. Hopkins. Davidson, defended by Fresh. Here's MP. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Now Hopkins. MP outside. Davidson misses the baby hook. Here's Cordova. Banked in off the glass. Here's the Dynasty. 3-point lead. Back to MP. From outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
What a beauty. Good to see MP. In from deep. The scouts want to see that he has that kind of outside range.
Fresh. Davidson defends. Back to Johnson. Carter, right side. Trying to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
And here's Hopkins. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
Stopped on a dime and pulled up for a couple bucks. You know, if bucks are points, does that metaphor cash out? Is that even a metaphor? No. Okay, nice shot for Hopkins.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Cordova. They get it back. Here's Fresh. And another shot. It's good.
You know, he never relents when it comes to second chances.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Here's Cordova. Davidson pulls it in. And here it's the Dynasty. Pass to Luan. Now here's Davidson. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
And the Wolfpack with possession. It's a 9-point game. Here's Fresh. for three. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. MP outside. Junior. And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP has did something else in his first half. Well on his way to a huge game. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Sean Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes them a database of information on these teams.
Now here's Carter. Shoots the three. And the Wolfpack, another three.
I mean, look, if you're going to give Carter the three-point shot, he's going to take that. Nice job capitalizing there.
Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Dave Zadirko. Substitution for the Dynasty. MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's Zadirko. Passes to MP. There's the three. Good for his ninth make and 12 shot attempts. Shooting 75% now. It's very... easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be Anthony. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer a bit too much.
Now here's MP. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Wells outside. No good there with the triple.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
And that one's good from MP.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways that he can use a pick and roll.
A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here. Down low.
Here's Robinson. And nothing is falling for them right now.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Another miss by MP. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Zadirko grabs the rebound. Here's the Dynasty. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Luan. Here's MP. Oh, and the jam by Dan Zadirko.
Dunks like that require serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Some of us never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Dynasty out front. They lead by 18. Plenty of action still to come when we return. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals, so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Wells, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And that's the thing with Wells. His biggest strength offensively is the jump shot.
On the wing, Michael Luan. From deep, it's MP. The three-pointer goes.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Stoffer with the ball. Up top, Robinson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. To the paint. And that one's good from MP. And what a game for MP. He is showing it. Out with a 30-point evening.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Pass over to Robinson. To Dirko. And out of bounds, the Dynasty will take it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
And the Dynasty call time here. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
And we're here in the gym of the Plains Little Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Back to MP. From 17 feet out, basket is good.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
A nice shot there by Robinson.
Stauffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse. Check.
Pass over to Dillard. Back to MP. The three. Sinks the tray.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long. He's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And the Wolfpack have possession.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area. But most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. And here's MP on the outside. Wells outside. Off target from outside. They're in complete control.
Just about everything they're doing has been working out.
And the shot falls.
And that's the kind of confidence and scrappiness that scouts love seeing. MP knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Passes to Wells. The three ball. Another miss by Wells. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be his future.
Gets the three ball to go.
Great pass by Luan. You know what we talk about? He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Stauffer. Jacks up the three. Knocks it down from distance.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
MP, guarded by Wells. The offensive rebound. And Luan gets it to go.
Smart play on the glass by Luan. Winning his team an extra possession and making the most of it.
Pass to Timmerman. James. Inside. Another miss by Wells.
Very tough. You've got a good look. The D caught a break.
Dillard, defended by Stauffer. And here's MP on the outside. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Puts up a three. Knocks down the triple.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Wells outside. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bate. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
And Wells gets it to go.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
And here's MP on the outside. And the Dynasty another three.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep beating them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Another miss by Wells. They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Here's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
How about MP? Just attacking and taking his shot when he finds it. Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems to be on a little friendly ribbon.
Outside Luan. Passes to MP. Launches a three. Rebounded by James. And the Wolfpack have possession. Wells outside. Here's James. Covered by Fisher. Fades away. James, that's good.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
MP outside. Dish to Fisher. Kicks it out to MP. 17-footer on the way. And it's good off the glass and in.
And MP has a good feel for when he should look to score. These are the shots you want him taking.
Michael Stauffer attacking. Can't hit that one. Now here's Dillard. On the wing, Michael Wan. To the inside. Back to MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, I like it. MP playing a bit scrappy there and close.
Wells outside. And that'll be the Wolfpack ball as it goes out of bounds. They're able to keep it.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Dynasty call time here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout on the court.
Pass to Cobb. MP. They get it again. Back to Davidson. On the wing, it's MP. And another miss by the Dynasty. To the middle. And they're moving it up. And they pick up 2.
Oh, taking it on the run. Patrick Wells adding some hustle points. Really relishes these high-velocity moments.
MP, guarded by Wells. It's blocked. Back to MP. Another shot. It's good.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Wells outside. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Passes to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Connects it from downtown.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
And Patrick Wells outside. Another miss by Wells.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
Count it.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been a much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
3-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's Junior with the rebound.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
MP, no good. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be better too.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
16 points. We are. Yes.